Enjoy burger and beer at Dutch's tonight. See y'all tomorrow. Go
Mark
DLS. Go Frogs. Frogs forever. Shout out, Ben. Appreciate
Look at this.
man.
Coach P.
Hey, what up?
What's going on, Michael?
What's
What's good with you?
What's
good
up,
to
Coach?
see
How you doing?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Squad. Man, come on. Look.
You want a microphone?
Yeah, come get this one. Come get the edge right
You
quick.
sure?
Super chats
Yeah,
are being
sit there.
delayed.
It's just easier for him to hop right there in the middle.
Super chats are being delayed. What's up, man?
We got a legend joining us.
What's up, Coach?
How you
I'm
feeling?
excited. How you guys doing?
We're doing great,
Great.
man. Hey,
Man, it's a beautiful night
Ain't
here.
it?
It
I
is.
hear you got the pool right over there,
Yeah.
the little outdoor ambiance.
How does it feel being back here? You know what happened
Man,
here 2 years
it
ago.
feels
How do you
great.
feel?
It feels great. You know, it was a great experience when we were here a couple years ago. And, you know, I've kind of been replaying that in my mind today. You know, on the plane over and the bus ride. Just, you know, we at the same hotel we were at.
Yeah.
Yep.
And, you know, going over to the stadium and just remembering that day and what that meant for our program and everybody involved. And just knowing that you know, what we accomplished, but also how far we've come along since that day, you know, as a program.
What's been your message this week? What's it going to take for this your group, this team, to do something similar to what they did just 2 years ago in the same city?
You know, just being consistent every day. You know, every play, going out there, performing what you're supposed to do every time, and you know, not trying to do more than you can do.
Right.
You know, let the plays come to you. Don't try to create plays that aren't there. And I think if we can do that and just play together as a unit, and you know, maybe if about 11 of us go down on kickoff and take a guy out like Buck did last week. Did y'all see that?
Yeah,
I know y'all saw that now. Hey,
Yeah.
if we get about 11 to open the kickoff and just take about 11 of them out like that, I think we can set a good. We can lay the groundwork.
Most definitely.
how close is Quentin Gibson to breaking one?
Very close. Very close. He had two against Houston that were just.
Yep.
I mean, they were very close. And he had one last week that I thought he had a good chance at. You know, I mean, I just think he's right there. And you know, we've worked really hard for him because he, you know, and he's really positive with his teammates on the kickoff returns and punt returns. He come up to me today and said, "Coach, I'm gonna get one today. I'm gonna get one tomorrow." So, you know, I'm excited about that. I know he's excited to be back home and in front of his family and friends and you know, where he grew up. And you know, I would just love to see him get one tomorrow.
We all would. We all would.
How's it feel to have the best punter in the country, not just last year, but this year now too?
Oh man, it feels great. What a great kid. I mean, you know, he put 2 inside the 5 last week.
Yes, he did.
I mean, he's averaging about 1 inside the 5 every
pinpoint,
game.
man.
Yes, he is. He's very, you know, and he I tell you what, he did such a good job last week. He knew what the pressure was on him. You know, we made no bones about it that we could not have an errant punt last week because they would make you pay. I mean, they had already, of course, returned one against us last year, and then, you know, I think this year they had already had at least 3 over 30 yards returned, so they had shown a lot of explosiveness. But he told me, he said, "Coach, listen, I got this." He said they didn't return anything against me last year. It ain't gonna change this year. and you know, he was right. And you know, the thing about it is he doesn't say that being cocky or everything. He's just confident in his process. He's consistent with what he does, and you know, he's got confidence in his ability because he knows he's put into work.
Most
Love it,
definitely.
man.
Coach Prime has mentioned multiple times that the specialists are arguably the most consistent group on this team. You know, we've heard from Damon, we've heard obviously from Mata as well, and you know, Buck's doing his thing as well. How does that just make you feel as obviously the special teams coordinator, your first year in this role for this team, that, you know, your group has been kind of a consistent kind of group for this team, you know?
Well, I tell you what, you know, you're only good as your players, and they're pretty. You know, they're a talented group, but they're an older group too, so they go about their business the right way. And, you know, they just go out there every day for practice. I don't have to hardly tell them what to do. You know, I'll give them little reminders of things I want them to work on that day. And, hey, guys, we need to work on this and that. But they've got their routine down. I love what each one of them does.
Yeah.
We've gone through it together. We know what days we're going to be kicking heavy, what days we're going to back off. And, you know, we do a really good job of getting them ready for the game in terms of leg strength and not having them dead leg by the end of the week and everything. But, man, they are just such a great group to be around. I mean, it's just it has certainly made my job easier.
I got to tell you what, though. Special teams was a consistent theme or a talking point, so to speak, last year of the fan base
Being
and maybe
special.
people up there of just wanting more out of that group.
Right.
There hasn't been no talk of that this year. That
Facts.
group has delivered, and it's a credit to your players, of course,
Right.
but it's also a credit to you as well.
Well, we appreciate it, but man, I got Coach Zim and Jake do a great job of helping.
Definitely.
And then we've got some coaches on the staff. All of our coaches that help with special teams do a great job of doing what I ask them to do, and really trying to be proficient in the details of what we're trying to accomplish on that particular unit. And you can't do it without the whole staff making it important. And of course, when your head coach is arguably one of the best special teams players of all time, the pressure's on.
Yeah, definitely.
Neely was telling us that kind of when this team went out on the field tonight and went out there, some of the guys who were a part of it the last time were pointing out, that's where Dylan turned the corner and went down. And I'm curious what you can share with the team this week about what made it possible for that team to go out there and pull off that upset the way that they did.
Well, I tell you, let's just face it. We had a group that was didn't know each other and everything, but we had a couple of guys that we had elite amount of confidence in. Yeah. And the team had an elite amount of confidence in their ability, and we know who they are. 2-12. And you just could look in their eyes, and you knew they weren't going to let us lose. and we got to have guys that can step up and do that, because if you look at both teams and just think about how far we've come as a program since then. Yeah. We just got to go out there and play with the tremendous amount of confidence and consistency, and just doing what we're coached to do, and play with a lot of energy. There's going to be that fan base. They get pretty ruckus in there and everything. We got to go in there and just do our thing. And if we do that, and we have the confidence in ourselves and to play like we're capable of playing, I think we're going to have a good result.
Definitely. We can't wait to see it, Coach. We're excited, man.
Real quick before we let you go, it's low light out here. I don't know if we got things lit properly, but the hair, if you guys can't see it at home, the hair is
unbeatable.
Come on, what are we talking
good.
about?
And by the way,
I hope they can see it.
You talked about Gundy having
number one.
There's no one to challenge you in the conference anymore.
Hey, well, listen. I want to say this. I do want to say this, since I'm in Texas, and I'm gonna hurt some folks' feelings with this. And my man Neely, this has been a theme on mine and Uncle Neely and Coach Hart's show, The Whistle. We have debated many times about, do beans belong in chili? Okay, and we had chili here in Texas tonight at our meal.
Yeah.
And it had no beans. And let me go and let y'all know, nothing has changed my mind. Beans belong in chili.
Beans, of course, belong in chili.
What I ate tonight was not chili.
There you go, Coach. I was coming to correct you.
That was not chili.
Meat sauce.
That was like a hyped up marinara with meat in it. Or
That was spicy, sloppy joke.
If your chili don't have beans, it ain't chili.
Listen, they could have. You ever gone to the store and your mama buy the Castleberry's hot dog chili and pour it out? That's what I ate tonight.
Yeah.
That is exactly what I ate. So Texas, I'm sorry. Beans do not belong in chili, and if I wake up in the morning at breakfast and you got sugar in my grits, we gonna fight. I can tell you right now. I need some butter, I need some salt, and I need some pepper, and I might need little eggs in them. But hey, I sure don't need sugar, and I need my beans.
Hell yeah. There it is, man. Mic drop on that.
Hey, appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for having me on.
Coach.
Appreciate it, guys.
Every time.
Thank y'all, man. Appreciate it, guys.
There he is, the fifth co-host of the DNVR Pregame Show, basically.
And the third domino.
There you go.
And
the third domino.
And the best hair in the Big 12. Don't you ever forget it.
Best hair in the Big 12.
Speaking of Big 12, speaking of Dallas, speaking of hair, did I tell y'all the Big 12 meeting today, Van Gundy wouldn't speak to me? Gundy didn't speak to me?
Mike Gundy,
yeah.
What you mean? Like he went out of his way to not, or what?
Because of our position on Coach Pollock's hair.
Stop!
I swear to God.
No way.
No,
so the first time I spoke to him, he didn't speak back. I said, okay. He didn't hear me.
Right.
Even though I know in my heart of hearts he hurt. Say here.
You give him one. You give him one benefit of the doubt.
The next time, man, we're the only two people in the hallway. We pass each other's shoulders almost touch. And I get right. I said, Coach, how you doing? He went.
Oh, come on.
See,
You heard him with that.
If I had to guess reasons why he wouldn't talk to you, your stance on Michael Pollock's hair would not be the one.
That's what I'm telling you, it's the one because they clipped it and it was going around. I'm telling you. I got what you're saying, but I'm telling you.
I'm dead.
Oh, my God.
Shout out to
man,
Coach
true
P.
story.
Shout out to Coach Pollock.
Yeah,
for
he
sure.
cooked.
He always cooks. And then when he cooks chili, he puts beans in it.
Beans belong in chili.
Absolutely.
Facts. Back to Super Chat. Shout out to Ben, though, for real. We'll see you tomorrow. Debbie says, I need a Strike the Match T-shirt with a ton of fire buff emojis. Appreciate you, Debbie.
Strike the